Hello again everyone, nice to see you. This video is our last cruising video. Well, the last one of this before the lockdown, and I don't think we'll be doing anything for a while. And we're setting off from the top lock of the Middlewich 3, the Middlewich Narrowbeam 3 locks, on our way to the Middlewich Canal, or the Middlewich branch, and we complete it just past bridge number 20, one of our favourite moorings. Plenty of should we say local animals around, as you will see when we moor up. The other thing is, before we start, we come across a few other YouTube vloggers, you know, boat vloggers. They're a bit different than us, not in a bad way. They're more full-time on it, with living aboard and doing all the bits and pieces and various things. But we're all doing the same thing, making YouTube videos. We had a nice chat, and you'll see that as we continue along on the trip. So that's it for now. We'll speak to you at the end of the video. We hope you enjoy it. Like I say, good weather, and it even got very, very warm later in the day. So let's go and see what you think. Hiya. This is where we expect things to get quite busy. It is, yes, it certainly is. One way or other now we're going to have some queuing to do. We might get through this first lock. Sometimes you can drop on and you can turn right onto the Middlewich off the Trent Mersey and nobody's there, but with all the problems further up at Stanthorne, I would imagine it's inevitable that we're going to be queuing for a while. Just imagine if we're not. Fingers crossed. It's the same bad habits we're seeing again. People washing the boat on water points. Not good. Anyway, back on the Wardle. I was determined again not to use my bow thruster. Keep the boating skills going. Waddle lock when filling can actually be quite fierce, so you just have to be aware of it. If you open paddles too fast on some locks, your boat's flying back and forwards, banging around, so you just take your time. I've said it before, say it every time. Take your time, take it easy, you know, and it's a far better experience.
So we came back up the 5 locks going into Chester, filled up with water, and then we wanted to be back in, so we went down them, and we came back up again. But we've only had it for a week, so we aren't really fed up on it, I suppose.
Oh, well, you don't have to 43 years. It's part of the fun.
It's part
We
of the
did 3 weeks out in July as well.
Oh, did you? Must have good jobs there, haven't you?
No, we retired very early, 7 years ago.
Oh, did you?
So get working and get retired early.
That's alright, then we'll have to go on you. And then you've wasted all that time, haven't you?
Yeah. Tell you what, best thing, we were 53. Right, thank you for your help.
No, thank you as well.
So where have you all come from?
We're from Stoke, we are.
Yeah, all from Stoke. I was trying to detect your accent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keith, is it called the Lee Arms by Black Prince Base? And it's a really popular pub.
Is it? Sounds good to me, that does.
It's only about a 10-minute, but if you get the moorings before your base,
Yeah.
you'll be able to walk up the road.
Have a good time.
Yeah, you too, bye. You can watch everyone.
Right.
Well, it was cold this morning, but it's lovely now.
yeah, that's true. We're now back where the breach took place on the Middlewich, but I'm not going to talk about it too much. A lot of people have. Like I've said before, previously we took some real-time footage. Didn't need to talk about it. We took some real-time footage of what had happened, all on video, and also of the boats moving off the canal when they temporarily filled it, so they could remove them before all the major work started. It's good to see, no doubt at all, and it's far better than people just talking about it, that's for certain. Alright.
So it's like a convention of us. From Richard's boat there as well.
Ah, right.
Oh, you could have got the lot ready for us.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
You will have these deep drafted boats.
Yes, I know. Oh, then the light one goes too quick. Hints and tips.
Have a good journey.
Right.
Nice to meet you at last.
It's been a funny trip, this. It really has. I know it's condensed, but in all our time we are travelling around, we've never seen any of the other boat vloggers. I think once upon a time, just for a split second, we saw Journey with Jono, and we've seen Gary Captain Phillips. We've seen him trundling past our marina a few times, but on this trip we met up with Mark and Debbie on Well Deck Diaries, who had a few drinks, should we say, on the towpath with ourselves and our friends Chris and Richard. Then when we was on the flashes on the Trent Mersey, who came walking past but Chris and Shell and the fantastic dog Shadow. I thought it was a puppy, but it's 13 years old and absolutely gorgeous, really is. So it was great to see them and talk to them, and lo and behold, on our travel back up the Middlewich, we come across Mark and Debbie from Well Deck Diaries again. And who else is there? Fran and Richard from Floating Our Boat. And we've never seen anybody before, and to see all them in a short period of time was weird. But we all had a little natter, you know, and a quick talk, and it was very nice to meet them all. And no doubt now it's started, we might meet a few more and see those lot again as well. But it's very pleasant. As I was steering along, I heard Bernadette. She said, "Oh, I love that body." I thought, "Ooh." She said, "Zingy, smooth and exceptional." And I thought, I'm doing well here, aren't I? Oh. And then she come out and give me a pint of Peter's Craft Brewery Cloudy IPA. What she said's right, but then again, what I thought is probably right as well. Truly superb, them beers what Bernadette's brother makes. Really fantastic. We'll be mooring up shortly. Find a nice place to stop for a few days. We're supposed to have friends coming as well, down from the Llangollen. If all pans out, that should be very, very nice. Yes, the Middlewich. It's a canal what can be absolute bedlam, or it can be quiet. But one thing what never changes is the beautiful scenery. It's a lovely stretch of canal, just under 11 miles. And you could go up and down it. Well, we have time and time again. And it's always a pleasure. Certainly is a great pleasure. Farmer's just given a call and off to go.
The dad's calling. Tea time. Oi, excuse me.
We hope you enjoyed that little trip. A couple of surprises as well. But sadly that's the last of our cruising videos. We have loads of archive footage from this year and the last few years. So if we need to we've got plenty of things to go back to and do videos. But first of all, the next section, that's coming next week, the Happy to Help videos for anybody interested in narrowboats. Like I said, we've got, you know, we're not always right, but we like passing on experiences. And next week will be the narrowboat shell. Often overlooked by people, yet so important. Plenty to talk about. We've had plenty of questions from people, and thank you for that. If anybody else who's watching has any questions on our part 1, the narrowboat shell, nothing else because that comes further down the line, but for the narrowboat shell, get them in very quickly because we've started making the vlog for that. So any additional ones we can add in, but we'll need to have the questions soon after this is out and you're watching. So that's the way it goes. a funny thing just before I go as well. I say happy to help, or we are happy to help. What you've got to remember, we are Lancastrians, and the majority of Lancastrians don't sound their H's when they say anything. Nothing unusual, that's the way our accents are, and they will always be like that. We don't have to change, because that's what we love, accents in the country. So that's just to put it out there to the people who've queried how I've said it. But that's the way we are. Right, cruising done. Our new format vlogs coming next time. I think you'll enjoy it, because me and Bernadette are quite, you know, into all this. We know shells. We can go see a boat coming along on the canals, and we'll say, oh, that's such and such a shell. That's such and such a shell. We know the good ones, we know the bad ones. We can't call builders, because we do know a few who are not too clever, but we can tell you what to look for. But, as usual, this one's done. I hope you found it enjoyable. We've enjoyed the cruising season, even though it was condensed. In all honesty, we got about 8 weeks in, which is dead unusual for us. We are normally a lot longer than that. But we got 8 weeks, piled plenty of, you know, we had plenty of footage, and I hope you've enjoyed that part. And we look forward to be doing some more later in 2021, when hopefully, there's a bit more normality back. Won't be perfect, definitely won't, but let's really hope that we can get a little bit back and enjoy the summer. So like I say, we'll see you next week with the new format. I'll get going, all ready for our exercise, go out for an hour, have a walk. A bit icy, but we'll be careful. So we'll see you next week. So as usual, ta-ra!